If you lived on an island, what materials would you use to build your home? In Hawaii, a hale, or house foundation, was traditionally built by carefully stacking lava rocks. Then felled trees like the ohia would be used to create a frame. Pili grass, or lolu, palm leaves, were thatched to make the roof and walls. Around the turn of the 19th century, after the arrival of Westerners in Hawaii, a new building method was introduced which supplemented the traditional method. Coral blocks were extracted from the ocean, and sand, comprised of coral and seashell, was collected. These regionally sourced materials were burned to make lime, which, when mixed with sand and water, created a unique mortar composition representative of what was available at the time. These varying mortar mixes were used to build many different types of structures, including houses, churches, tombs, and cisterns for water collection and storage. The labor-intensive process was replaced in the late 19th century by the importing of standardized manufactured mortar materials for later construction and repairs. As part of an internship with the National Council for Preservation Education, I collected mortar samples from various historical sites around the island of Hawaii. These small samples had already detached from the structures and did not require invasive techniques to remove. The mortar was brought to the lab at Hawai'i Volcanoes National Park, where it was broken down with hydrochloric acid into its various components. After the experiment was complete, I calculated the ratios of coarse volcanic aggregate, fines, and acid-soluble content. This information will assist the park in understanding and documenting the local materials and processes that were used to make the mortar. The data will allow for a ratio match in mortar replication for stabilization work on these vulnerable sites as the need arises. As time erodes history, this knowledge will help us preserve and protect these unique and irreplaceable resources for future generations.